Hi folks, Justin Hoffman here for Bass Pro One Source. Today I want to give a few tips on using creature baits. Now some people might ask, what exactly is a creature bait? Well, a creature bait basically is a soft plastic bait, generally a larger profiled one, but the big selling point is multi-appendages, as you can see here. So got lots of tails, lots of arms, a lot of moving parts on that bait, which differs greatly from, say, a ribbon-tailed worm, a paddle-tailed worm, or a craw. Now, why should someone use a creature bait when they're going after largemouth bass? Well, there's a few reasons why I would choose to pick one of these over, say, a worm or a craw. Mainly the profile. Now, if I'm fishing, say, some hot weather, bass are extremely active, they're going to hit something that's large. Creature baits give that larger profile. It's a bigger prey for them to zone in on, attack, and actually get. So that's one main reason. The other one is sound. All these multi-appendages, rib bodies, different things like that, when they actually fall through the water column, they're giving off a ton of vibration compared to just, say, a single paddle-tail worm. So all these appendages are going to thump in the water column every time you jig it. It's going to give off more sound. Again, a great attraction. These are great when you're dealing with, say, murky or muddy water because they will give off more sound than a typical soft plastic. So now in terms of creature baits and rigging them, what should you do? So one of the big ones I like to use creature baits for is with a flipping jig. So, you know, typically we would use a chunk, we would use a craw. I like to use a big creature bait on the back, especially, as I say, if those hot weather periods, active fish, or if I'm dealing with muddy water. So flipping jig's a great one to team a creature bait up with. The other one is a Texas rigged style bait. So rig up a creature bait with a Texas rigged hook and worm weight, and toss that around, especially in heavy vegetation. Now, the one aspect that creature baits don't necessarily excel in because of the appendages is necessarily going through heavy slop or heavy weeds. So I like to use these more in open water, say undercut banks, flipping docks, sparse lily pads, and pockets in weeds. Really excel in those. Creature baits, check them out. They really work, and one of the selling points actually last year, which came true for me, is I was fishing with a good friend, and I was stuck on just throwing a regular craw all day long. She was using actually the same bait right here, big, massive 5 1/4 inch creature bait. She probably had fished me 2 to 1. For whatever reason, the fish that day, they were really riled up. They wanted something big, they wanted something that was moving a lot, and they wanted something that they could find more easily in that heavy cover we were fishing. So, creature baits, check them out on Bass Pro Shop's website or in the store. Guaranteed you're going to catch more largemouth bass this season. I'm Justin Hoffman. Thanks for watching Bass Pro One Source, and we'll give you more tips either on the water or in the field next time.